Hello MBA aspirants. One of the MBA entrance exams which is having shortest duration, that is SNAP, can indeed become little tricky to crack. But if you know few of the basics, this task can be made very easy. Let's look at 4 basic aspects to make you completely prepared. The very first one, that is paper pattern. Now the paper pattern is similar to the last year ka pattern. 60 minutes, 60 questions, 15 questions from English, 25 from LR, 20 questions from QA and DI, plus 1 for the correct one, minus 0.25 for the incorrect one. But इस पूरी pattern से हमें जो learnings लेने की ज़रूरत है, जो highlights हैं, that is कि because it is 60 questions, 60 minutes, there are going to be very lesser comeback opportunities. What more, LR is surely taking little bit more importance than the other 2 sections. And also, because there is no sectional time limit, we can surely conclude that high competence in any of the sections is surely going to get rewarded. The second aspect, that is past year का paper. वहाँ से क्या क्या learning मिल सकती है? Now I am showing you suggested time spent in each of the section and good number of questions for all of these sections, जिससे you can ensure that you can get your desired college, you can clear the cutoff and you can make a scope कि वहाँ पे एक decent सी accuracy के साथ भी आपका score आ पाए. What is the what is something which has to be learnt over here? That is start with the section of your strength or the area where you are more comfortable. Also, you need to be quick decision maker, whether it comes to picking up a question or leaving a question, और जिस क्वेश्चन को आप कंटिन्यूसली सॉल्व कर रहे हो, to stay there or to not stay there, इन सब के लिए you'll have to be very quick decision maker because yes, time duration is very less. What more, the result analysis of the last year. Now, SNAP has declared last year also that there will be no scaling. No scaling happened in any of the slots. 3 दिनों में ये एग्जाम कंडक्ट हुआ गया, जहाँ पे इसकी वजह से क्या इफेक्ट होता है, तो इसकी वजह से few of the at the extreme the score were little bit skewed and paper आसान होने की वजह से ये भी हुआ कि in the mid range the every mark was very important. You can see over here that at probably the score of 43.5 you have 97.78% and just एक mark कम होने पे 42.5 पे that was 96.89. Or if you want to see the difference at the bigger picture, 82 percentile was at 36 marks and just 5 marks more, that is 41. There you get a 95 percentile. Yes, that's the change. तो एक mark का ज़्यादा importance हो जाता है because it's an easy paper. So yes, when it comes to maintaining speed and accuracy, दोनों ही चीजें काफी क्रिटिकल हो जाएंगी यहाँ पे and you'll have to go with at least some number of attempts कि हाँ इतने तो attempts उस duration में हो ही जाएं just to ensure that you get a par score. Now the third aspect, that is areas to focus. Now I have listed down all the areas जो last year के SNAP में आ चुके हैं and पिछले कुछ सालों में आ रहे हैं. If I give you the highlight of this particular part, last year, although this is a VA-RC section, there were no RCs. Also in the quant section, there was only one DI question in the last year. So you can say that there were no RCs, lesser focus on the DI. For LR, there are various topics which you need to be prepared with, and the various questions, various topics are surely there. But for any of the topic, not more than 3 or 4 questions were there. So yes, you need to practice the variety of the question when it comes to the LR. And also one key aspect which I want all of you to know, that what happened last year in one of the papers, that LR के एक ही सेट के कुछ जो 3-4 क्वेश्चन होते हैं, तो उनका काफी रैंडम ऑर्डर रहा था. So probably a question over here and after 3-4 क्वेश्चन के बाद उसी सेट का वापस से क्वेश्चन. So you just be careful कि हाँ आपका जो रफ वर्क होता है वो काफी थोड़ा नीट एंड क्लीन होता है ताकि आप कभी भी उसको वापस से रिफर कर पाए. So the overall prep strategy from our end is going to be that do not spend too much time on any question, especially if you don't know the underlying concept or not confident with the content. This is similar to a T20 or let's say T10 कि जहाँ पे एक भी बॉल आप ज़ाया नहीं कर सकते. At every ball you need to score something. What more? Work on maintaining both speed and accuracy. So even after attempting 40 questions, if you are going to end up with 70-60% accuracy, that is not going to fetch you a very good percentile. You need to ensure कि हाँ आपके अच्छे खासे attempt भी हो और अच्छे खासी accuracy भी maintain रहती है. पेपर काफी easier side पे रह चुका है last year. इस साल भी we are expecting that it would remain somewhere on the similar lines or slightly above, because we know what we can expect in that pattern. What more, focus on most relevant areas for SNAP. The past papers can surely help. आप हमारे IMS के आपके पोर्टल से के थ्रू भी एक्सेस कर सकते हैं, and you can surely refer to many areas जो SNAP में ही काफ़ी सालों से आते रहे हैं. Past papers ज़रूर से एक बार refer कर लें just to check them. What more, I'm repeating one particular part, that is start with section of strength, but be flexible in your approach when you see bunch of questions which are little difficult, bunch of questions which are little easier. तो कहाँ पे pace up करना है, कहाँ पे तुरंत ही कहीं और पे switch कर लेना है. Be flexible in your approach. Every minute, I should say every second counts over there. And yes, take IMS marks. That's it from my end. All the best to all of you for SNAP attempt.